Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Crumstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So UNLV's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Back to throw. It's Calandria. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
For the Oregon Ducks, offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
First down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing him. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Moore. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just handle.
And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. UNLV 0. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. To throw, it's Calandria. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the kick.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Rebels, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaks free. Using his legs here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw. It's Colandrea. Looking for his back. Nice grab. It's Tatum. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And we're able to get him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Running back grabs it on the screen. Clean toward the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? over the middle. It's Perry. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Same tailback, another carry. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Great job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Colandrea. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Hot over the middle. It's Freeman. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. First down and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pulls it in. It's Davison. Will not be brought down. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Back to throw. It's Moore. And it's caught. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Duck.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle, it's Reynolds.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
With the catch, it's Moore. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He's got a first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner choosing to field this one. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And it's taken in the 45. And the returner will be brought down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's reeled in. It's Reynolds. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Colandrea. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now second and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. To him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Colandrea. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's second down here. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass. It's Colandrea. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Defense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Colandrea. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Catch made by the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You love to see that route maybe a little bit.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. A play action, looking to throw. A short completion of the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and you can go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Fights off a defender. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, he'll punt it away here. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? Looking deep for the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Working clock with the ground game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Burrell.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Back to pass. It's Calandria. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.